Welcome back to Fresh Vision TV, where we bring you nature's most terrifying moments caught on camera. Today, we're diving into the heart of the terrifying Typhoon Gamy, a storm that unleashed its fury on East Asia in July 2024. Typhoon Gamy slammed into the northeastern coast of Taiwan on the night of July 24, 2024, with ferocious winds reaching 227 kilometers per hour. This catastrophic storm is etched in the memories of millions. If you don't know what it would be like to face winds like these, then take a look at the following footage we've captured. What do you think? I imagine it feels pretty painful. So always make sure to protect yourself and never try to stand up to the power of Mother Nature. A storm often comes with unexpected accidents, but as you'll see in this video, true luck was on our side. We hope that luck will be with everyone. In Taiwan, Gamy wreaked havoc, leaving at least 3 dead and nearly 300 injured. The tempestuous winds and torrential rains caused widespread power outages, plunging 290,000 homes into darkness and triggering nearly 170 cases of severe flooding. Hualien's mountainous regions saw mass evacuations due to high landslide risks. The situation in the Philippines turned dire when the MT Terra Nova, carrying 1.4 million liters of oil, capsized in Manila Bay. This impending oil spill threatened to become the largest environmental disaster in the nation's history, igniting a race against time for containment efforts. In China, Gamy's wrath brought torrential rains and devastating floods, forcing tens of thousands to evacuate and halting operations at numerous factories. The unrelenting storm challenged the resilience of both residents and emergency services. Yet, amid the destruction, the human spirit shone brightly. From tireless rescue missions to unwavering community support, people came together in solidarity during these darkest hours. Thank you for watching this special report on Typhoon Gamy. At FR Vision, we strive to bring you stories that matter. What do you think about the incredible efforts to combat such natural disasters? How can communities better prepare for future storms? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let us know. And stay tuned, because up next, we have some breathtaking footage captured through the lenses of millions of cameras, showcasing the terrifying power of Typhoon Gamys. Next, we delve into the gripping tale of the Park Fire, California's largest wildfire of 2024. Stay tuned, because this story is filled with unexpected twists and turns that you won't want to miss. The park fire began in the most unusual and shocking way. Imagine this. A man named Ronnie Dean Stout, now behind bars, allegedly started this colossal blaze by pushing his mother's burning car into a gully near Alligator Hole in Upper Bidwell Park. The car rolled down, caught fire completely, and set off a chain reaction that led to the park fire. This fire spiraled out of control, scorching over 394,953 acres and forcing more than 4,000 residents to flee. Thanks to CAL FIRE's diligent investigation, Stout was identified and arrested on July 25, 2024. Wildfires this year have been sparked by lightning, fireworks, and negligence, all worsened by hot, dry conditions from climate change. Over 3,600 firefighters and support personnel are battling these blazes with hundreds of fire engines and helicopters. Amidst the chaos, animal rescue organizations have been saving wildlife. Volunteers have rescued and cared for hundreds of animals, from fawns to rare birds, setting up temporary shelters for the injured. Can you imagine the courage it takes to run towards a fire to save a life? Every life saved is a testament to our community's resilience and compassion. Have you ever witnessed or been affected by a wildfire? How can we better prepare for these disasters? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. Stay with us for more incredible stories of nature's fury and human bravery. Next, we'll explore the measures to rebuild lands and lives touched by these fires. Stay safe and stay informed. On February 6, 2024, disaster struck the picturesque region of Davao de Oro. After relentless rains, the hillsides gave way, unleashing a torrent of mud and debris that buried everything in its path. Nearly 100 lives were tragically lost, and over 7,000 residents found themselves in a dire situation. Landslides, often triggered by natural forces such as heavy rainfall, can turn a tranquil landscape into a scene of chaos within moments. Davao de Oro's steep terrain, combined with persistent downpours, created a perfect storm for this disaster. In the wake of this tragedy, stories of heroism and solidarity have emerged. The community's response has been nothing short of inspiring. We've seen volunteers from all walks of life coming together, providing food, shelter, and support to those who have lost everything. As Davao de Oro embarks on the long road to recovery, we are reminded of the critical importance of preparedness and respect for nature's power. It's a stark lesson in the need for proactive measures to mitigate such disasters. The aurora, a marvel of creation, is a fascinating natural phenomenon. It appears like enormous, delicate ribbons, shimmering in a magical array of colors, gracefully dancing and undulating in the vast, endless night sky. Auroras have been known in legends and folklore in polar regions for thousands of years. Ancient Vikings and Northern Europeans mentioned this phenomenon in their mythological tales. However, it wasn't until the 17th century that auroras were first documented and described by scientists. Specifically in 1621, the French astronomer Pierre Gassendi recorded and described the aurora. Enchanted by its beauty, he named it Aurora Borealis, drawing inspiration from Aurora, the Roman goddess of dawn, and Boreas, the Greek god of the north wind. From ancient times to the present, the aurora has been an integral part of the cultural and spiritual life of polar peoples. They have special traditional ceremonies to welcome the aurora. They gather to recount the legends of their ancestors, believing that the aurora is a sign from the gods, the spirits of brave warriors who have fallen in glorious battles, and a connection between their souls and their ancestors. Together, they marvel at and enjoy the exquisite light show nature has bestowed. Join Fresh Vision TV as we delve into the enchanting, mesmerizing, and mysterious world of the aurora and the indescribable emotions it evokes. The greatest wonders don't just come from the vast sky above, but from all around us in Mother Nature. Deep blue sea holds thousands of mysteries yet to be unraveled. But it also gifts us with countless magical moments. One of which is bioluminescence. Bioluminescence is when the ocean glows with a shimmering, neon blue light in the dark of night, as if the stars themselves have fallen into the sea. It creates one of the most enchanting and beautiful scenes in the world. this breathtaking specty, plankton, or tiny jellyfish that emit light. Wondering why they glow? Is it reflection? The answer lies in a chemical reaction called luciferin luciferase in their bodies, triggered by water movement. They often do this to attract mates or sometimes as a defense mechanism to confuse predators. You can witness this phenomenon in places like the Maldives, Puerto Rico's Mosquito Bay, and the shores of Southern California. Have you had the chance to witness one of the most extraordinary moments on Earth? All right, let's dive into one of the most devastating tornado outbreaks in recent history. The tornado outbreak of March 3rd, 2019, swept through the southeastern United States. Let's take a closer look. In just 6 hours, tornadoes touched down across Alabama, Georgia, Florida, and South Carolina. The strongest tornado, an EF4, tragically claimed 23 lives and injured at least 100 others. As you can see, this tornado created a path of destruction over 70 miles long. With wind speeds reaching up to 170 miles per hour, it uprooted trees, leveled homes, and caused incredible devastation. The damage statistics are staggering. Over 70 miles ravaged, with countless homes and infrastructure completely destroyed. Houses were flattened, ancient trees were uprooted and tossed around like toothpicks. Schools, vehicles, and public buildings were heavily damaged. The total estimated damage was around $190 million in 2019. Rescue workers and volunteers from all over quickly came to help. The community came together to overcome the difficulties, rebuild their lives, and restore their infrastructure.
Oh my God. Incredible tornado. Oh, look at it. Oh my God.
Closing out our coverage of these devastating tornadoes, we now turn our attention to one of the most dangerous roads in the world, North Yungas Road in Bolivia, ominously known as the Road of Death. Built in the 1930s, North Yungas Road stretches from La Paz, the highest capital city in the world, to the town of Coroico. Although it's only about 80 kilometers long, this road has tested the courage of countless travelers with its treacherous twists and turns. So, why is it so perilous? As we can see, this road is extremely narrow and dangerous. It's estimated that up to 300 drivers lose their lives here each year. With a sheer cliff on one side and a bottomless abyss on the other, there are no protective barriers. And the weather conditions often include fog, rain, and landslides. This makes driving on this road a real challenge. We want to emphasize that the images you see are not just from North Yungas Road. They also depict many other dangerous roads around the world that are equally perilous, which we aim to bring to your attention. Most of these treacherous roads wind through lush tropical forests, past waterfalls cascading down high cliffs, and across sprawling green fields. It's hard to believe that a place so dangerous can also be so breathtakingly beautiful. Up next, we'll be looking at the phenomenon of hail. Hail is when rainwater freezes into large chunks of ice that fall to the ground. On July 12, 2014, a sudden hailstorm hit the beach along the Ob River in Novosibirsk, Siberia. Hailstones as big as golf balls rained down, causing panic among the people. This phenomenon is caused by thunderstorm clouds and fast-moving, extremely strong cold fronts. Hailstones can range in size from 5 mm to several centimeters. According to our research, this sudden hailstorm lasted about 10 to 15 minutes and fell alongside heavy showers. It turned the area into chaos and made it more dangerous than ever. This particular hailstorm caused significant damage to many homes. Numerous houses and public buildings in Novosibirsk and the surrounding areas were destroyed by the large hailstones. Agricultural areas around Novosibirsk were also heavily affected. Crops were battered and damaged by the large hailstones, resulting in considerable losses for farmers. For more information, visit our channel. Don't forget to leave your comments below. Stay safe. Oh, blizzards. Have you ever seen a snowstorm up close? In January 2018, a storm known as the bomb cyclone hit the northeast United States with incredible force. It was one of the most severe blizzards of the year, bringing massive snowfall, powerful winds, and extremely low temperatures. Snow piled up from 30 to 60 centimeters in many areas, with some places seeing up to 70 centimeters. The storm brought winds of 80 to 110 kilometers per h, creating thick snow cover and severely limiting visibility. According to our research, this blizzard claimed at least 22 lives across various states. Many fatalities were due to traffic accidents, carbon monoxide poisoning from generators, and incidents related to snow shoveling. In several areas, residents had to evacuate urgently to ensure their safety. Snowfall of up to 40 centimeters and strong winds caused coastal flooding due to high waves. Many vehicles were stranded and required assistance from emergency services. Did you know the damage caused by the storm was estimated to be in the hundreds of millions of dollars? Thousands of homes and businesses lost power, disrupting daily life and work. The images we're sharing aim to give you a comprehensive overview of the blizzard. We greatly appreciate your contributions and experiences. Please share your thoughts with us. Next, after discussing those dangerous storms, let's dive into some of the dangerous creatures that lurk in the deep sea. One fascinating creature we've been researching is the Maganapina squid. First discovered in 1988, these squids dwell deep in the Alaminos Canyon in the Gulf of Mexico, at a depth of about 2,400 meters. The footage we're about to show you provides compelling evidence of their existence. These squids, measuring up to 16 meters long, have an alien-like appearance with their heads and eyes, making them seem like they come from a distant planet. Since no Maganapina squid has ever been captured, our understanding of this creature remains incomplete and imprecise. Next, we have the pelican eel, first discovered in 1882 by German zoologist and ichthyologist Albert Gunther. These eels inhabit most oceans at depths of around 3,000 meters. Their mouths can engulf prey larger than their own bodies, an adaptation that allows them to hunt effectively in the dark and harsh environment of the deep sea. It's not just these two creatures that are fascinating. The ocean depths are home to countless other mysterious species awaiting discovery. Imagine encountering one of these creatures in their natural habitat. Deep-sea organisms are truly nature's marvels. At thousands of meters below the surface, where sunlight cannot reach, these creatures have developed unique features to survive in such extreme conditions. Not only amaze us with their forms and abilities, but also demonstrate the incredible diversity and resilience of life in the harshest environments on Earth. we explore more. Deep in the ocean, many creatures may appear fragile and harmless, but their tentacles are filled with deadly toxins that can cause paralysis or even death. I have a friend who was once bitten by a sea snake while out fishing. The venom began to spread rapidly through his body, causing intense pain and paralysis. He felt his body stiffen, and breathing became difficult. Luckily, his crew quickly realized the severity of the situation and rushed him back to shore, where he received emergency medical treatment and survived. In summary, be careful out there. With these images, we see that the deep seas are home to strange and little-known creatures that thrive in the harsh conditions of high pressure and darkness. Can you imagine what life would be like in complete darkness? Share your thoughts with us.